I was woken up in my sleep by the sound of a gun.
Get up. Get up.
I froze in terror, because the person in front of me was the monster who had killed millions of civilians, but he did not kill me. Instead, he pulled out his gun and handed it to me, and told me to kill my wife and child.
What could I pay you not to do this?
You wanna pay me?
Why not? Look at them. These are not rebels. Soon they will be worthless to you. Why not take some money for your work?
10,000 francs for each.
I hurriedly pulled out 1,000 francs from my pocket, and that was enough to get my wife and child to safety, just as I was about to drive away. Looking at my fellow countrymen trembling on the ground, I felt a sudden wave of pity, so without hesitation I handed over the remaining 100,000 francs and rescued everyone. Then I led them to take shelter at the hotel where I worked, but the place was already in chaos. The owner was itching to run and literally threw the keys at me, because outside the rebels had resumed a large-scale massacre. So more and more refugees poured into the hotel, including all the foreigners who believed that securing a room here would keep them alive. But there was only one room left in the hotel. At that moment, a Red Cross van pulled into the hotel, and it was packed with orphans. When I looked at those poor children, I decisively gave them the last room. The Red Cross people were grateful, but immediately got back into the van.
The rest of them?
There are another 10. I'll be back soon.
Hearing the broadcast about the rebels massacring our people, I did not know how much longer we could hold out, so I found the UN peacekeeping commander and begged him to take some of the refugees to their base. But the answer I got was disappointing.
No, I can't do that, Bo. I'm sorry. I'm overwhelmed in my refugee camp. I'm under attack, constant attack. As soon as we can stabilize the situation, then I'll take it.
Then I went to find a reporter, hoping he would report the situation, so that Western countries would know about the tragedy here, and they would definitely lend a helping hand. But I was still too naive.
I think if people see this footage, they'll say, oh my God, that's horrible. And then go on eating their dinners.
After the reporter spoke, I fell into despair. Fortunately, rescue forces from foreign countries did arrive. People cheered because they finally saw a chance to survive. But reality was cruel, because those European powers did not come to stop the massacre. They came to evacuate their foreign nationals to safety. Foreigners could even take a small dog with them, but they could not take a Rwandan child. Watching the buses driving away left me in despair, because without those foreigners staying in the hotel, the rebels would storm in without restraint. Sure enough, the next morning, the rebels broke into the hotel. The rebel leader even threatened me and ordered everyone to gather in the lobby. I knew that gathering would only get us killed faster, so while the rebels were not looking, I called the Belgian owner to say goodbye, and I thanked him for giving me a chance. Then I prepared to face death, but the rebel leader stopped me.
Hey! Yes, sir.
Who did you call? What is your name?
Rusese Begina.
I'll remember you. Let's go.
I knew the call had worked and that I had escaped death for now. But I also understood this was not a long-term solution. So I came up with another plan. I gathered everyone in the hotel together because many people there knew powerful contacts abroad. I told them to call those people.
You must tell them what will happen to us. Say goodbye. But when you say goodbye, say it as though you are reaching through the phone and holding their hand. Let them know that if they let go of that hand, you will die. You must shame them into sending help.